Oh, hey, yeah, Jason. Jason loves these games too.
Yeah, I know.
He's one of those like min-max PvP type of guys, and he tells me about these crazy builds he does where he just one-shots things.
Yeah.
That's like the essence of Jason's
He
Souls. He
yeah.
one-shots everything.
Yeah, he is very, very good at Souls games. He told me about this time that he was playing Dark Souls, I believe, 3 or 1 of the two. And he's fighting the king, and he literally, like, his roommate kept bothering him and trying to distract him and whatnot, and so he angrily turned away from the game to yell at her, and as he did, he killed the boss.
That sounds like him. Oops, I accidentally killed the boss. It's funny because So I was fighting.
What do you do?
I was fighting one of the Chalice dungeons in here. I was fighting pretty much, for me, the hardest boss ever. I probably fought it 40 or 50 times and I couldn't beat it. Mm-hmm. And then he pops on there and helps me, and within 5 times we'd killed it. I mean, that's it's a lot of help having another player there, but I also had summoned the old hunters quite a few times, which helps a lot too. And I don't know, he got me through it, man. I was super grateful. I've never had a rush like that in my video game life. Like, it was crazy.
Would you excuse me for one moment? I need to go grab something out of my room.
Pants?
Yeah, of course, obviously.
I mean, I know that we're playing from a distance
right
right
off.
now.
I'm talking to you.
God, Dante. Put your pants on.
Alright, I'm back.
Yeah, that was quick.
It's literally right across the hall.
Oh.
I just had to grab my earbuds so I can listen to the stream and make sure that we are good on audio levels.
Oh, I see.
For the record, I cannot hear you right now. Sorry.
What do you mean? You can't hear me? What do you mean?
I can't hear. Ooh. Sorry.
I can't hear you. What? What do you mean?
And my headset is not over my head.
Okay.
So basically, I couldn't hear you. I could vaguely hear you saying, "What do you mean you can't hear me?" And I was. And then
what am I supposed to do?
After you said that, I heard you saying it again on stream because I had my earbuds in.
Oh, okay. Well, then that's
right.
that's good that you can hear me, I guess.
Good news is, I can hear you. Good news is I can hear you great over the game.
Okay, bad news.
And I think game audio is loud enough too. I might have to turn up sound effects a little bit. You know what? Let's do that right now.
I'm like, why is Jura not shooting me? Because I killed him.
He's dead.
I had to fight him. I didn't have a choice.
All right.
I feel bad because I don't. Yeah, he's not a bad guy. He's actually, well, yeah, I don't know. He's not the most pragmatic fellow, but he's definitely not a bad guy.
They worked and forged weapons in their unique workshop.
He's like Yu-Gi-Oh! And Heart of the Cards.
Sorry, I'm gonna
He
take
believes
off my
in
earbuds and put back on my headset real quick.
But they
he believes in the heart of the beasts.
And so, heed the message of your forebears.
Okay.
Ascend to Erd Chapel.
Well, this is all easy mode now since he's not shooting at me.
Ascend to Erd Chapel. Alrighty. I am. Alright, we're all set, I think. I can hear Gurman well enough. I can hear you great over the game audio, and
That's good.
I don't think we're too loud either, so we'll see. Alright, well, since we can't... I actually appreciate the fact that you went and tested that already, because that was literally the first thing I was planning on doing. Since we can't go talk to Jura, and we can't play an Old Yarnum together, because we already killed the Bloodstarved Beast, let's go... Where do we want to go first?
We can go to Old Woods, or we can go to... not Old Woods. Forbidden Woods, or Hemwick Charnel Lane.
Hemwick Charnel Lane is the one that is a dead end, right?
Yes.
Let's go to that one first, I think.
Okay.
Alright, going to Cathedral Ward. Where do I want to go from there? That's the one that's directly to the right of the cathedral, right?
You want to go to... So if you're heading up the stairs towards the Grand Cathedral, you want to go to the left. We can go...
Yeah.
We can't summon in that area anymore, can we?
No, but it doesn't take long to get to
Ooh.
Charnel.
I wanted to go, because if you go down to the right... Alright, we'll go down there later. It doesn't matter. We'll have to go down there later anyway, so...
Yeah, going down to the right, there's the hunters, right?
Yeah, they're the Mensis Hunters. From Yahar'gul.
We'll, I can do that. I mean, if you want, if you think it'll be worth it, I can go do that right now.
No, we need to go down there for a specific reason later, so we don't need to worry about that.
Okay.
Right now.
I spawned in completely the wrong place, but that's okay. I'm gonna kill a couple things before I get there. Well, good news is, I do a lot more damage to big guys now.
Bad news is... Bears.
Bears? Oh my god, no.
Bears beats Battlestar Galactica.
I fucking made that reference to somebody at work the other day, and they just looked at me confused. I'm like,
like, what?
I was like, well, how do you not know this?
Okay, let's see here.
That was funny. Wait, how did you hit me just now? What?
Who hit you?
Bullshit. One of the giants just hit me as I was behind him and literally in the process of killing him.
That's like when you're fighting...
Took like an entire blood vial's worth of damage off of me.
Oof, jeez.
It was pretty...
It's like fighting, who's the first boss in Dark Souls 3, the guy you have to get past? Anyways, later on you fight him again, and he, like, has this kick where he, like, kicks you no matter where you are, and if you're behind him feeling confident, he just pops you real quick. Yeah. What is his name? Champion Gundyr. Gundyr, yeah. Gundyr's a cool boss. I think so. Champion Gundyr's even cooler.
I've not ever played much of Dark Souls. I've never been able to get very far into it.
Dark Souls, any of them?
Any of them, yeah.
I've never gotten into 1 or 2 very far. I mean, I tried on 2 so many times. But I just never got into it. So many times.
So
there are people who love it, and that's fine, you know, like, I respect that.
I was about to say, I've heard, you know, Bloodborne 2 is the one that's probably the most criticized. And I know that...
Dark Souls 2?
Dark Souls 2, yeah, sorry. And I know that Dark Souls... So, in my playthrough of Dark Souls 1, whoa, that's, he's ready, I guess.
Who is?
Fucking... One of the one of the church guys that I killed got like stuck in the wall, but the position he got stuck in is like his head and torso were in the wall and his legs were like spread.
Oh lord.
Like, whoa,
Sounds like
okay.
he is ready for something, Dante. Ready for something.
Anyway, I actually almost forgot to talk about ouch.
We
Talk about a specific bit of gameplay that I found intriguing.
okay.
And I don't think we've talked about it on stream yet. So, the blood it's known at this point. It's not like a secret or not something that our character doesn't know or anything like that. It's known that blood is the source of the scourge. That blood caused it. People getting blood drunk and whatnot caused them to become beasts.
Yes,
And yet, we still choose to take blood.
well, we may not. It may not be that well known. It may, because the healing church has worked really, really hard to keep it covered up. That's what's causing
I'm not
it.
just talking about the people of
And it may be something,
That's
and it may not be specifically just blood either. There may be another cause, probably not, which is something we'll discover in the Forbidden Woods. But it probably is blood, and it probably isn't super well known. Maybe at this point, you know, the I don't know. That's actually kind of a good observation. Because
well, so, like, I know that
they initially the fact that, you know, I've heard people say that the reason why they're so focused on hunting in the dead of night and everything was that the people largely didn't know what was going on.
Yeah.
And they had to send out these guys in their black garb stalking around, you know, in the alleyways and things during the night of the hunt when it was the worst, and they were trying to keep things hidden. And then once Ludwig formed for the church hunters, then the beasthood, the beastly, you know, scourge was known, but it wasn't necessarily known that the blood was causing it. So I don't know. At this point, who knows? I would imagine that, you know, the healing church wouldn't want to admit culpability, but
yeah. No, I'm sure that people of Yarnum didn't know. That's fine. It's specifically our character because I believe at this point we've been straight up told that the blood caused the scourge. Yet we continue to take it anyway.
I know that the blood is sort of considered like addictive, so we may have a problem.
Maybe we were already addicted and it was too late. Yeah.
Yeah, once you get that first hit, then you're kind of just
Screwed.
yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Sorry, I'm currently walking around the cemetery, killing things and gathering items right now. I should be there.
The cemetery?
Yeah, the cemetery right before Charnel Lane.
Oh, where the hunters and the dogs are out guarding the...
Yes.
Okay, have you picked up any items yet?
Yeah. Only things that enemies have dropped. I see a whole lot of stuff laying around, I just haven't gotten around to picking it.
Okay.
Man, I love being able to one-shot enemies.
It's a good feeling.
I mean, I know they're like the weakest enemies, but still.
You know, still a good feeling. Alright, let me
Guys,
see.
can I join your party? What's up,
Hey guys,
losers?
looks cool hanging out here in the woods with your guns.
You're still alive! Wow, his gun did a lot of damage to me.
Yeah, these guys, you know why? You know, there's a reason actually.
Why?
So, these guys here are probably guarding Hemwick Charnel Lane Hemlock Charnel Lane is like originally was probably a graveyard, probably the graveyard of Yarnum, where they but now it's kind of like
Before Erden Chapel and all that. Tomb of Erden. Anyway, continue.
I don't think. No, I think it's just aesthetics for the fact that all the graves are there. Charnel literally means house of the dead, or house that, like building that houses dead bodies. That's what charnel means. So this is probably the hold on one sec here. The cemetery of Yarnum. It may have become that after there were so many bodies and things. What it actually is now at this point is it is kind of like a harvesting ground for the School of Mensis. So since you went to the right to get here, or the left to get here.
I mean, depends what direction you come from, but yes.
Yeah, so heading up the steps of the cathedral.
Yeah.
You head to the left. If you head to the right, there is the secret entrance to Yahar Ghul, which is where the School of Mensis is housed. So I imagine, since the proximity to Hemlock Charnel Lane is so close, Hemlock Charnel Lane is the place where these villagers...
There's a dog there! There's 2 dogs there! Sorry, hang on one sec, Dave!
Is it in the center of the... It's
No, I
very
was
middle of the area.
almost getting to the gate, and a gunner started shooting me, and 2 dogs started attacking me, and I was like, oh god!
how much insight do you have right now?
13.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
this is gonna be. What's interesting though is that actually, well, we'll get to that in a minute. Continue about what you were saying though.
So yeah, this is the place where they will. The Mensis, the School of Mensis performs lots and lots of messed up rituals that involve the usage of body parts. And Hemlock Charnel Lane is probably the place where they collect all the dead bodies in Yarnum and take them there, and they harvest body parts for the Mensis like rituals that they're doing. Which is I've heard people say that the executioners that you see walking around are actually working for the School of Mensis.
So can you see the School of Mensis in Charnel Lane?
No.
I assume
You mean
it's
in
that giant castle thing in the distance.
No, no. The Hemlock Charnel Lane is on the other side of where Yahar Ghul is. Yahar Ghul is probably
right. Yeah, sorry.
where Mensis is. But the building that you see in the distance is Canehurst Castle. That houses the Vilebloods.
I thought you could
They're
see
like
it from the forest.
Possibly Forbidden Woods. We'll take a look at it.
Yeah. Sorry, did not mean to cut you off, doll. Man, Gurman just loves to disappear on this character's file. Like, every time I walk into this place, he's just gone, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah, that's actually pretty... From what I know, it's actually pretty rare for that to happen, so... You must have the luck of the great ones. Gods.
Welcome home, good hunt. I must.
Right.
What is it you desire?
I'm gonna level up.
Very well,
then
let me stand.
we will get going, because I made it to Hemlock Charnel Lane. Alright. I've got 20 vitality, 20 strength, and 19 endurance. Let's go. I just remember
Farewell,
I
good
skill
hunter.
too later. Alright. Hemlock Charnel Lane, let's do this. Codfishy74 says he thinks you're neat.
He thinks you're neat?
No, you are.
He thinks I'm neat?
Yeah.
I think he's neat. Oh, that's probably a good idea. Yes, that is...
Whoa, you cut out. Hello? Dave? Dave? No! Wait, hang on. Wait,
I can hear.
Oh, there you are.
Okay. Alright, I'm here. How do you make this chat show up? This is gonna be weird. You embraced the void. I did embrace the void. Alright, so I am ready whenever you are, Sir Dante.
Alrighty, I am going to equip my thing right now. Oh, I picked up some new items. I almost forgot about them. We'll look at that while we're waiting for you to summon, I guess.
Okay.
Use item. Ding-a-ling, ding-a-ling. Right by the lantern.
Okay.
The noises these witches make are fucking weird.
Yeah, these women, it reminds me of, I've heard like this story about people who danced so much that it killed them.
Oh yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
The Tarantella, or whatever it was called.
Yeah.
Like that's what these women remind me of. Like they're just like they can't stop dancing because of whatever sickness, or they may be drunk on blood. Who knows, man?
Okay, so why does it keep kicking me out of my menu randomly? So I picked up bone marrow ash. Additional medium that strengthens quicksilver bullets. According to the workshop, this is a special bone marrow ash collected from Hemwick Charnel Lane, invaluable to hunters with weak blood tinge who require the use of stronger firearms. So those guys were probably using bone marrow ash. That's why they were so strong.
Yeah, and we're literally standing in Hemwick Charnel Lane where they burned all the bodies that they don't have use for, and what's left over is ash.
So here's something that I find interesting. With the previous thing that we could change into a blood gem, there was actually something we could do with it that didn't allow us to break it. Is this the same way, or is this just to turn into a blood gem?
I'm not sure. I don't think there's any other use for it other than turning it into a blood gem. Unless you want to just keep it as a keepsake.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so there's playthroughs I've had where I don't, use it as the gem just because I like having an item. But it's either way. All right, ladies, here we go. So they're literally here just chopping up bodies and just dancing around this idol, whatever this thing is. Just dancing. Yeah, I'm like they're like worshiping themselves. Like, what is this?
Yeah.
She right here, this lady right here with this big giant. It's her. Nasty, heated looking. Oh, there's a. I don't think there's anything. Is there somebody back here? Can you talk to somebody back here?
No, I do not believe so. Oh, maybe you can. Oh, no shit, I can. Can you hear them?
I can't hear anything though.
Okay, well she's just moaning.
Well, all right then.
In a
Well,
very
who knows
angry, aggressive way.
who knows what's going on in there? All right, angry and aggressive. Some people, hey man,
growl.
if that's what you're into, that's what I gotta respect that. Just enjoy yourself, have some fun.
Also, Codfishy also says that you embraced the void. So
I embraced the void. I absolutely embraced the void.
When you disappeared, that's
He or
what
she,
happened.
they
you embraced the void.
are absolutely okay.
Where'd you go?
Absolutely correct. I am
there.
standing in front of the stairs. Okay.
I didn't see you, and I was still running around picking up items. I was like, Dave.
So these women with their butcher's tools and these corpses, they're just here, they're just hacking up. And why does it take so many body parts for these crazy rituals these guys are doing? What takes so many body parts?
Have we ever read the Bloodshot Eyeball?
Oh, do you have one?
I've picked up 2 today, actually. Yeah, so we haven't.
Oh, it makes sense that we.
Material used in a holy chalice ritual. An exquisite eyeball removed quickly after death, or perhaps even before, used to unlock the seal of the old labyrinth hintertubes.
So there's a little headcanon from me, or not headcanon, but just a curiosity. When they say a pristine eyeball, do they mean an eyeball that hasn't been destroyed by blood abuse? Does that mean that it's the eye of an innocent person who got killed? I wonder about that. Maybe it's so rare to find somebody who doesn't have. I mean, the school of Mensis doesn't give a fuck either way. They're kidnapping everybody. It doesn't matter to them. They're just looking for the perfect body parts. So maybe that's exactly the case. They found somebody who, hadn't taken any blood and found a perfect eyeball, and they used that for their rituals.
Yeah. That's interesting. It talks about being gracious, which goes back again to what we talked about before with Eileen the Crow and how, like, it's kind of, to her, it's like a mercy killing.
Mm-hmm. Makes me wonder what her relationship is with blood. If she's expected to be kind of to keep her head cool. Maybe she's just that good, She's expected to have a cool head. She's expected to be available and ready to go. I mean, that's kind of what we are a little bit. It's just.
When did we pick up the wooden shield? Because apparently I have that now.
Oh yeah, we didn't. Oh yeah, I wanted to actually talk about that. I've heard a lot about. Oh, go ahead.
Wooden shield used by the masses who have arisen to join the hunt. Hunters do not normally employ shields, ineffectual against the strength of the beasts as they tend to be. Shields are nice, but not if they engender passivity.
So specifically, that last phrase, engendering passivity, is a problem that I'm not sure if it was specifically Miyazaki or somebody when they were designing these games. They felt like the use of the shield in the Souls games sort of had kind of become bland and boring. I can't remember who said it. And that was a lot of the design around this game was to be aggressive and fast and to make the gameplay, the fighting, fun and which it absolutely is. It's spectacular. It is just, It's like I can't. It's like I can't stun in this game.
Hello.
But yeah, that's just a little note that I think. Like, why would the creators of Dark Souls, a game, known for that type of gameplay, say that? It's funny. Anyways, I think there is some blood shards or something down there for you.
There's also another couple items that we haven't read yet, I think. I realized that we can read them and then talk about them as we run around. We haven't read anything about the Bloodstone gems yet. Because I've picked up 2 of those now. A blood gem that fortifies weapons and adds various properties. Blood gems are especially rare bloodstones that grow on cold blood. Blood gems are kneaded into weapons using workshop tools, but only when of matching shape. Most radial blood gems have effects that bear upon physical attacks. And then the other one, most triangular blood gems have effects that provide attribute bonuses and extra effects.
Cool. Interesting to say that only if the shape is the same. So does that mean that there is inherently a shape that a weapon has, regardless? Does it? Where does the shape come from? Do they make it that way? Probably. Oh.
Now I know why you were standing up there. I literally looked up and was like, why is he just standing on that ridge?
Okay, so when we kill these crows over here, be careful.
There's one, yeah, I know.
Yeah, there's one that doesn't. Oh, this one's asleep, apparently. Oh, I read an interesting thing about the crows. The reason why they're not able to fly properly is
you
because
killed it!
yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
Killed it, Dave! You were
My
the
little-
one who told me not to!
My little sword. I'm sorry. My little sword doesn't have has more range than I thought. I'm sorry. No, the crows. So when they, you'll find tons and tons of bodies in Yarnum that are strung up, and I guess the crows can't fly because there's so much food that they're just bloated and fat, and that's why they're stuck on the ground.
Ah, okay.
That was pretty, yeah, interesting.
Yeah, I wonder at what point it says that in game. I'd be very curious to find that. We need to go kill this. Woo! Hello! We need to go kill this this woman.
This woman?
Yeah,
What
the
woman?
bell ringing woman.
Oh yeah, I'm not sure where she is. I keep doing that little push attack. I see her up there. Is that her right there?
Yes.
Hello. Or we could leave her alive and hopefully somebody will come fight us.
Why would we?
Watch out behind you! Watch out behind you! Oh, it's a mess. Oh, it's a mess in here. I don't know. It'd be fun to have somebody invade.
I mean, yeah, but then if we die, we have to go through this all again. I have to get my blood icons back. Shit.
True. Let's go kill her. I hear you up there. So I guess these bell-ringing women are Dumerians? Yeah, I know. I'm like a little kind of like blue. Yeah. When you go down into the Chalice dungeons, there's tons and tons and tons of.
That explains why they.
Visceral. Yeah, they're just all. What's the word? Desiccated, gaunt, and desiccated.
I can't see the item. There we go. I picked up a Madman's knowledge and I couldn't read what it was because of the freaking thing saying the bell ringing woman had left. I'm like, I don't. I need to read the item.
Oh, Hemwick Charnel Lane, man! I've spent so much time here. This is a great place to farm for echoes.
Really? Okay.
It is, yeah. Mid game, best place to farm for echoes. You just go around in the circle, round and round you go. You get a decent amount.
In this corner? Nope. Well, I feel silly now. You got some action, and I just ran into a corner.
That's right. That's okay. There's plenty of action in Hemwick Charnel Lane.
Random like.
Yes, spooky. Bloodborne is spooky. It is spooky though. It spooks me. I feel spooked.
It is very spooky. Actually, oh god, there's so many enemies over here. No,
Leave him alone.
not even the person I was aiming at. No! Don't die! I'll trade you!
Dante, no.
Well, no, I saw you were. I had just healed, but I saw you go down so really low, so I was like, trade your spots!
Oh man, every time I hit that person, they fall down, and I have to go and. Let's see here. Why? Oh, okay. I was like, why can't I hit it? Because it was doing a little
Animation.
throat cutting animation.